Today, we are diving deep into the incredible artistic vision behind a project called Thunderborn. We're going to unpack the mythology, the symbolism, and just the raw, untamed power that really defines this whole piece of work.
So at the very heart of this project is one single powerful question. What happens when something that has been silent and still for centuries finally wakes up? What happens when all that stillness finally becomes a storm? Keep that question in mind as we go. It's going to be important.
All right, to really understand the thunder, we first have to understand the silence that came before it. And this brings us to the artist Jim, and his really foundational music project, Jim Finds the Frequency. This is the quiet before the storm.
So what exactly is Jim Finds the Frequency? Well, think of it as this deeply personal, almost sensual exploration. It's a journey to find that inner signal, that sweet spot where your mind, your body, and your gut all just click. Imagine the deep, quiet hum of a massive power system just moments before it fully comes online. That's the vibe.
And this captures the core tension perfectly. On one side, you've got the prelude, that quiet, humming attunement of finding the frequency. And on the other, you get the payoff, the roaring, explosive release of the storm. One is all coiled potential, and the other is pure kinetic energy. The thing is, you can't have one without the other, and that duality is what makes this whole story so powerful.
Okay, so let's see how all that quiet energy finally builds into the main event. In the Thunderborn video, that potential doesn't just bubble up, it erupts. We literally watch a statue, frozen for who knows how long, violently coming to life.
The journey begins in this ancient, perfect stillness. And look, this isn't just any statue. It's the embodiment of cold, admired, but totally untouchable perfection. It's beautiful, sure, but it's also trapped inside its own form.
But then, something starts to stir under that marble surface. You can feel the energy building. It's described as lightning pulsing in the veins, the very first sign of this divine electric life force that is just desperate to break free. You can almost feel that pressure building, can't you?
And then, boom, the climax. The stone literally shatters its own prison. This is that moment of transformation, that roaring declaration that the stillness is over. And notice, he doesn't just survive the storm, he becomes it. He owns it.
But this explosion of power, it isn't just mindless rage. The video introduces this really profound internal conflict, and it does it by using the incredible symbolism of Rodin's The Thinker.
Now, in the world of Thunderborn, the Thinker represents that prelude to action. It's that phase of intense internal wrestling, where all that power, all that desire is coiled up, building pressure, but it hasn't been unleashed on the world yet.
So here's the crucial part. The thinker isn't passive. It's a state of deep, almost muscular contemplation. All that vitality is repressed. It's coiled up super tight inside. This creates this incredible tension between thinking and doing, and the thinker becomes a silent witness to his other half's explosive awakening.
This awakening isn't just about power, though. It's profoundly physical. It's sensual. The story shifts now to the statue's body finally experiencing sensation after centuries of just being numb stone.
This whole transformation is captured in one amazing phrase, the rush of power meeting softness. It's all about that contrast, the hard, electric energy of a storm god who now, for the first time, craves a gentle, human touch. The cold marble is gone, replaced by skin that can actually feel. And this desire, it is not gentle, it's overwhelming, it's primal, and this is the most important part, it's welcome. It's the feeling of a fundamental hunger that's finally being acknowledged and just totally embraced. It's a storm you can't outrun, and you have no desire to.
So this overwhelming desire, it takes a physical form. The Asian muse arrives, and she's the perfect counterpoint to his explosive energy. She's not some passive object of his desire. No, she meets his fire with her own slow burn. It's about a connection between two equal, powerful forces.
So, what does this all add up to? Let's get to the absolute core of the Thunderborn project. It's all about a bold, unapologetic, and a mythic sense of empowerment.
The swagger here isn't just simple arrogance, not at all. It's a declaration of liberation. It's that triumphant roar of finally breaking free from whatever cage you were in, of becoming so powerful yourself that you just can't be ignored or contained anymore.
And that is the ultimate takeaway. The entire story, from the quiet contemplation of the thinker
to the roaring dominance of the thunder god. It's a universal story. It's a symbolic middle finger to restraint. It's a powerful metaphor for claiming your own untamed, authentic power.
Which, brings us right back to where we started. But now, the question is really for you. After seeing this journey from stone to storm, from quiet thought to explosive release, you kind of have to ask yourself, what thunder is waiting on the other side of your own stillness?